What's the BR show's most decimal? Christopher back in that video. The BRMZ, 4 games that I could survive. Be like, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow social media can pop on the screen. Make sure y'all, having a nice, good, wonderful day. If you ain't, you got me. Just know that, man. You feel alone in life, you still got me to watch your videos, entertain, and even your dark days, man. If you're going through a breakup, tragedy happened to your family, hey, just know it happened to the best of us, bro. I ain't saying I ain't lost people, but yeah, I lost people too, so it's what it is. But in general, though, yeah, y'all just keep it positive, keep going, keep pushing. Never trying to take your life away from anything. I just wanted to tell y'all that, and y'all ever going through something in life, stay positive. Always stay positive. That God can always help you out in the long run.
With enough time and thought, I feel I could accomplish anything.
Alright,
Climb
alright.
Mount Everest, just give me a few years. Win a gold medal,
I don't think that's gonna
call
happen.
me the Phelps. Survive horror games with ease. And the reason I am so confident is because I've witnessed it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. Out of all the FNAFs, which one is the hardest one? I think Low-key 4 is the hardest one. 4 or 3. Low-key, that's the hardest 2 ones. Not gonna, cause 3, you only got like one door, at best one door, and you gotta watch one door in that one window that whole entire night. Then you gotta play games, watch out the hearing and stuff like that, and all that. Well, no, 6 location too. Yeah, 6 location kind of devious too. I'm not gonna hold you. But I ain't lying to you. We is gonna play all of them though. I'm not gonna hold you.
I've studied all the videos, came up with all of the plans, and solved all of the equations. I'm out here looking like Batman. And I do this to bring you, beautiful people, horror games I could survive. I'm running the ones with Jason and the Faz, and do not forget...
You know what? Hey, he got that. Low-key, he's buff. I don't know. Resident Evil villains, somehow, some way, you always gotta hit about 50 shots with them. And who am I about to use all my bullets with him? Dodge weed slice. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I'm gonna be a slice guy that day. He gonna be bleeding.
Well, maybe not all horror games I could survive, but majority of these I'm putting sweet belt to ass. I'm acting like this is some Jumanji shit, where I pick up the controller and boom, they transport me in. No prior knowledge, no wiki, just me.
Yeah. With it.
Myself and I. And the truth is, I'd probably instant die in most of these games, but I will not give up because there isn't time to waste. Here we go.
What this game is? Until Dawn?
I killed everybody!
Alright, Until Dawn, saying that's like a lot of choices at once, bro. You gotta make the right choices at the end. And then ain't like, bro, one of the dudes was like a killer or something like that. The whole time was a killer who was on the campus, and or they were like messing over her sister, something like that. I watched Belize played it too, and Mark and them. Not gonna hold you. Well, RDC, Loki, I want to play the game
Imagine you
myself.
and a group of sort of friends are partying at one of y'all's family ski lodge, and all of you know one of your friends has a little crushy crush on another friend, which also happens to be the boyfriend of a third friend.
Oh, wow.
And instead of talking it out or having a one-on-one conversation, you decide to play a prank. A cruel prank of humiliation, embarrassment, and recording? Put that damn camera down! Feeling betrayed, your friend flees into the snowy night, and trying to help her out, her sister goes to find her. Of course, it gets so tragito, and both of them end up dead. A year later, their brother invites everyone back to the cabin as a memento to his dead sisters. That's basically the plot of Until Dawn, with some other factors because, spoiler alert, only one of the sisters died that night. Freezing and starving, Hannah, the one who got the prank played on her, decided to eat her dead sister, which caused her to become a Wendigo alongside these other dudes who were trapped in a mine collapse. And let me tell you something about these Wendigos.
So you telling me, hold on, she ate her sister, right? As survival, as it should be, as survival and all that. But you ate your sister, and then you turn up to being a Wendigo again. So like you just can't eat the body in this game. So survival. So you might as well shouldn't have just been cooked anyways. And I don't know how you survived for fall damage. Still don't know how they survived. They must be getting these dudes anybody plot armor.
These bitches
Oh.
do not play, but fortunately, neither do I. The first way Until Dawn is beat, and hear me out now, you might not be able to believe this, but you just have to be a decent person. Has anyone ever thought about that? Ask yourself, what was the point of humiliating Hannah on this night? If you can get past that, Until Dawn is light work. The second way, hear me out again, do not return to the origin of tragedy. To be honest, we aren't sure how this so-called friend group even stayed one. We all know that Josh was mad at them as he was a fake killer pulling pranks on all of them, and by pranks I mean he was using the techniques of traumatizing them. Josh was for real on some Saw shit.
Ain't Josh killed one of them? Nah, Josh got killed too. Nah, Josh got killed in this game because old dude had to, I think it was Big Tony or some Big Mike. No, it's Big Mike. Big Mike had to kill one of them. It's either kill the girl or kill the dude. And like, I'm not gonna hold you. I would have killed dude too. Like, you don't think that's all suspicious? Somehow, some way, his sisters end up being, dead because Leslie named us. There was some other people. Now he trying to murk all of us. Nah, I would have never pulled up.
In this game. But let's say you're not a good person and you decide to take a trip down Trauma Lane and you find yourself face to face with one of the Wendigos. That ain't no problem because even though these bitches are fast and have super strength and their breath is absolutely atomic, they have a clear weakness. Fire. That's right. All you gotta do is start torching them and then it's wraps. All I need is a booth, a bee, recording equipment, and bam, we're all escaping there alive. Until Dawn is sweet.
Nah, just give me some gasoline or a flame torch. Hey, we'll survive this mug. I'm not gonna know. I still don't know how she's trained to one of those. But in general, we still just don't know. You'll never know how these games go to. Like this. Friday the 13th. Yeah, I ain't lying to you, yo. Unless you old dude who come out of nowhere and come back with the little shotgun, you might be cooked. Unless you get the car, get the engine, and get all the parts, mind you, they all three they in like separate houses, mind you. This ain't even one big house. It's all in a separate house.
Rest in peace, Friday the 13th, the game. They robbed us. But in saying that, I'm piecing this version of Jason all the way up. This Jason Voorhees, low-key, cannot hang. Everything you thought Jason could survive, he's susceptible to in this
I ain't gonna hold
game.
you.
Guns laid out. Baseball bats, I'm hitting.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. They should have made like another game to this. Like they made a Michael Myers, Leatherface, and stuff like that. They should have added more on to this, bro. Like different phases of Jason. Like they got all them Jasons, and you telling me you ain't putting all that Jasons in? Put different maps in the game. Let's go to space with it, man. See, that's how y'all give up on the things. And see me, if I develop on the game, I'm getting all the movies. Let's go to New York with it. We're running around New York City. Bro, we going everywhere. Like, bro, that dude down there killed like a lot of people in different places. What do you mean? Now they got the Michael Myers finna come out, and I think it's came out, if I'm not mistaken. Then we got Leatherface. I ain't gonna hold you. I am copping all three of them. Well, I gotta recop Friday the 13th, because low key, it's on my old Xbox, and it's on CD, and my old Xbox is tripping, so I don't know.
Home runs, axes, firecrackers, flares. Jason is cooked. He's really not a problem in this game. Plus, the way to survive in-game is just to repair a car and drive away. That's it. He can't chase you. He can't leave Camp Crystal Lake. And he gets put down by literally everything you can find lying around in this cabin. He's trash. Friday the 13th, Jason is getting put on a poster. I'm gonna be out there looking like these dudes. But this isn't the only reason Friday the 13th is an easy dub. What makes it a for sure escape is the fact that I'm not alone. You look at every other horror game that's out there, usually you're fighting the bad guy all on your lonesome. But for each person added to the mix, your chances of living goes up. You're telling me Jason has to go through 7 other people to get to me, who all can stun him with things lying around cabins. There's no way I don't escape. Friday the 13th is light work.
Hey guys, I'm in
Silent Hill.
just hanging out.
Silent Hill too. What that is?
Silent Hill 2 features this dude James, who receives a letter from his dead wife Mary telling him to go back to their favorite vacation spot, Silent Hill, because apparently that shit over there is the bee's knees.
You know what? And I would have got that letter. I would have said, I mean, look, when they planned their funeral, like that's what I would have thought about. Like, when they had time to plan a funeral, like, why they invite me to the funeral? Nah, bro, I would never pulled up. I ain't lying to you. If I was not invited to the funeral, that mean that wife was cheating on me the whole time with somebody named Billy down the block.
However, Silent Hill is a little different than last time because instead of mimosas and sunshine and water activities, that shit's a straight ghost town. I'm talking doppelgangers, monsters, unbelievable fog, and a giant
So basically just Last of Us, but we got schools and different quality and some different mixed with Red Dead Redemption mixed with Sasha Creek type stuff. Okay,
Triangle Man wielding this big ass sword. He thinks he's guts.
Yeah. And sorry, so.
As James traverses through Silent Hill, he meets a bunch of people who have had terrible things done to them, as well as having done some terrible things to others. The whole town needs therapy. James discovers through his trials and tribulations that his wife didn't just die, but James is the one who killed her, and my brethren is balls to the wall.
Wow. Well, let's just throw everything else out. What I was just telling, and you know about the funeral and all that stuff, and cheating. Dang, James, why do I want to play with you now? You killer?
Was guilty about it, so he was called to Silent Hill.
Now, why somebody gonna say in the comments? Well, you play Walking the Dead, and Lee killed his wife, and he was going to jail. And if the zombie apocalypse, Lee would be in jail right now. Fuck up my face, bro.
Himself. Everything that's going down, besides the other people and what they're going through, is all coming from James's psyche. So, how do we defeat this? Well, technically, Silent Hill is just using the information from James's head to punish himself. So, if we don't have any mental anguish or we don't feel bad about anything we've done, Silent Hill is just a town. And I'm not sure about y'all, but I have not done anything in my life that would have Silent Hill knocking at my door. Secondly, just because you're in Silent Hill doesn't mean you're stuck there. You can be the most guilt-ridden person that has ever existed. But if you confront your guilt and resolve it, you could theoretically just walk out completely unharmed. Granted, it's probably not as easy as that sounds, but it is an option. Finally, if we're strictly talking about surviving Silent Hill, you could just live there. I mean, it is a town, genuinely fighting your own demons all the time. This one is kind of pushing it, but it is possible. Eddie is eating pizza in Silent Hill too, so we know food is available. I'm talking pizza, no neighbors, permafog, and I don't have to go to a job. Silent Hill is looking like a banger vacation spot. Mary was low-key right on the money. When talking about Resident Evil, majority of the time, is GG no read with all that. Albert Wesker, that motherfucker can catch missiles with his bare hands. Mr. X/Nemesis.
And that's what I'm talking about. The bullshit that I be seeing on the game. You telling me a dude is catching like this missile like these, like he's Odell Beckham back in his prime with the one hand catch. Nah, bro. This dude is not like freaking Randy Moss in this month, bro. And don't make me going on rob receivers. I promise you. I do not want to go rob receiver for rob receiver. Man, low key dude, this dude catching like freaking Chris Olave. And that's the Saints player. Nigga, what?
The Umbrella Corporation? I am not Leon S. Kennedy. I can't even do a backflip. In all realities, we probably lose Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 7 and 8 exist. And not only do we survive these games, but we come out stronger than we were before. And let me explain why. We start out as Ethan Winters, where we get a message from our missing wife. we stay getting messages from our wives. Anyways, we find our wife imprisoned in the basement of this off-brand Texas Chainsaw Massacre family, where we get belt to booty from Jack Baker. It's revealed our
God, I thought 7 was with the big girl. The big tall girl. Like lunch sleeves, got the coconut, got the cake and bag, outside. And they took our baby and we were trying to find our baby or something like that. But dang, I didn't know it was like this. Wow.
wife is infected with a bioweapon as she starts attacking us and cutting off our hand. Then we
that's not my wife no more. I would have did this, whatever she did right here on the Boondocks, what the dude did right here.
discover the Baker family is juiced up from this girl who can control a fungus called the mold. Now it's not looking good for us. Immortal cannibals, our wife is basically gone and we have a living, breathing bioweapon to deal with.
I think if we all just take a couple of deep breaths here and just try to...
No problemo, because we are already dead. Yes, we as Ethan Winters are already dead. In fact, we're so dead that we've basically become immortal.
Death or worse.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
Double death?
After Jack here stomped on our head like Mario, we became infected unknowingly by the mold. We are Deadpool. We can reattach limbs, tank any physical hit, and since we're already dead, you might think it would limit what we could do as a human. But that's not true, because in Resident Evil 8, we have a baby with our wife who we saved. So let me break it down. In Resident Evil 7, we die, and then our body and DNA is replicated by an intelligent biohazard mold, where we gain Wolverine healing capabilities, and we can still get down to business? This is a dub! How is this not a dub? For a majority of our time playing as Ethan Winters, we don't even know we are mold. We think everything is chill. Then in Resident Evil 8, our wife appears to have gotten mowed down, and our infant daughter Rose gets kidnapped. It wasn't actually our wife, but whatever. So of course, we travel to the village where we meet all of these ladies. And let me tell you something. I can say with a full chest, Resident Evil 8 is not a horror game. But remember, we're unkillable, so this situation shouldn't even have happened. I dare anyone in this universe to tell me anything once I realize I can regen from anything. These games are too easy. We have admin privileges. And even if we die, which we eventually do, our legacy is carried out by our daughter, who also has built-in powers. Plus, we can communicate with her through the afterlife. This is so lit! Who wouldn't want these powers? Overall, horror games are not something to be feared, because if
I mean, I guess no, if you get to a point, it's the other horror games that you can't survive or nothing like that. We low key cook. I'm not gonna. But see, when I see y'all, like y'all to the bottom of my heart, it's on the road to 500, and I'm out.